Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Dead in Vinland. Now, basically the last time everything went just terribly. Just terribly. Our people are at the brink of suicide. And our biggest problem right now is the morale. They are not happy with where they are. Let's say it like that. We're gonna check out this mysterious grave. The last time we looked at it, we found it. We figured it's grave. So, and we've inspected it, and it told us it's obviously a funeral purpose, but we don't know what it is. We can take the bones. I don't know what bones are for, but we can take them. We can open the grave, and we can look for clues. Let's look for clues first. Obviously, since she knows everything, we're gonna have her do it. You closely inspect the tomb, looking for clues on who it might belong to. We're gonna examine the runes. Alright, so you made it. From the look of it, the tomb belongs to a mystic or a priest serving one of the Norse gods. Let's pray to the gods. You kneel and close your eyes. You pray to the god the deceased used to serve. You feel some kind of connection for a moment, but it soon fades. Okay, we are slightly unfatigued. We got slightly more charismatic. You close your eyes and take some time to reflect on the frailty of life. As you open them, you notice a strange glowing crystal behind some rock. You take it. Really? It made her more depressed? God damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna take the bones. We don't know what's needed. I'm gonna have to use one of those two. Because that's the only way. Like, if I use them, they'll just hang themselves tonight, let's face it. Oh, actually, I just realized I can level them up. You gained a level. Critical hit. Call of the Forest. Call of the Adventure. Minimum damage +1 and injury losses +10. Oh, that's good. I want the damage. I want this one. She's never gonna be foresting, right? Actually, she's good at forestry. I didn't even realize how good she was at it. Yeah, all five of them are actually really good for her. Her minimal damage is a problem because she does only 1 to 4 and 1 to 8 on both her attacks. So 2 to 4 and 2 to 8 would already be a big help. But since she's basically constantly exploring for us, I think I want this one. And she's never going to be crafting. So I'm going to take the Call of the Adventure. Up. So we're gonna take the bones we said. You can also upgrade. Harvesting XP. How much is she gonna be harvesting? I don't know. Call of Adventure. Yeah, she's never gonna go explore. She is gonna be gardening for us if we ever make it to a place where we have a garden. In battle, the dodge evasion and aspiring cook. She's not gonna be the healer. She's not gonna be our healer, is she? I kind of want to go for gardening, but we don't even have a garden yet. But we also don't have a way of cooking yet. Battle, I don't know how much battling there's gonna be. I don't think we're even gonna make it to the next battle because everyone commits suicide. I'm gonna go for the gardening. And you good sir? Call of the Acrobat. Agility goes up. I can't move it, unfortunately, to look back at it. Mining XP +50, gardening XP +50, dodge +5, and Call of the Beast. Beast handling up. Beast handling up surely also would be awesome, but I think I want to get a mine soon, and I'm going to make him mine there, so I think I want to give him the mining XP. Actually, it's too drunk. Oh, he's pretty drunk, I forgot. Let's take the bones, and how about the sober dog? Actually, no, he's got so much fatigue left. He can do it. You don't see these bones as remnants of human being, but as tools in this new world, so you take them back to the camp without regrets. So you don't get super depressed, and he got grave digger. Is that good or bad? It's probably bad. We're gonna see in a second. Let's open the grave. She can do it, and she probably won't commit suicide doing it, so let's do it. I believe in you. You desecrate the grave. You move the heavy rocks, barring the entrance, and find in the middle of the structure the remains of a person, huddled up, protecting something in its bony arms. The skeleton holds a clear enclosed rectangular tablet covered in runes. You don't often see people choosing to be buried alive to follow a loved one. They usually choose the pyre. Of course I made her super depressed. Everything here just makes me depressed. Close the tomb. That's probably gonna make me less depressed. To give him his last. But she's terrible at crafting, so I'm gonna take the tablets. Sweet, we made it. At least nothing worse happened. When you pull on the tablet, clutched in the silence of the body collapses. Rusty jewels crack. bones shatter and turn to dust. Looks like the grave was so old it couldn't withstand your touch. You take the tablets and some stones back to camp. As you leave the area, you feel an unease inside your stomach, but you can't feel what it is. I got another sickness. Fudgesicles! It's not going well for us, is it? It's not going well. It's we're not using that much because it doesn't help with being depressed. We can build up the workshop again. I kind of want to do that though. That's okay. This is okay. Let's stick to it like this. Let's check out the next place. A hooded man. Hello there, hooded man. Let's look at him. You see a hooded man sitting near a campfire. His fancy clothes are covered in mud and blood, and he is wearing a big golden cross-shaped pendant. He seems to be lost in his thoughts when he notices your presence. In an instant, he puts his hands to his belt, watching you out of the corner of his eyes. Then he loosens up and gives you a big smile. Let's talk to him. First of all, we can level her up. She could probably do with Constitution because it's so low, and everything here has to do with Constitution. Initiative wouldn't be bad. Harvesting wouldn't be bad. Crafting. Is she ever gonna craft something? No, she's terrible at crafting. Is she ever gonna harvest something? Yeah, we're gonna use her for harvesting. And Constitution wouldn't hurt her either. I mean, this is pretty awesome. But I don't think I'm gonna battle that much with her anyway. A little bit of Constitution might help, but I think I'm just gonna give her more harvesting. And let's talk to him. And, I mean, she's looking for a man, so we could use her. She is very charismatic, so she probably is the best choice. And he's the boss. And he's in the best Constitution right now. I'm gonna use him. Bonjour, my friend. Take a seat, take a seat. I'll gladly share a place near my humble fire. You're not one of Bjorn's lackeys, I presume? I'd already be yelling at me, sword in hand. You'd already be yelling at me, sword in hand. Technically, I think I am one of Bjorn's lackeys right now. I mean, technically, I do belong to him now, don't I? And assume swim in a pool of your own blood, if so. I may not look like it, but I have some experience with the sword myself. I come in peace. We don't want any trouble. Also, I also have some sword experience. I did murder 4 people by now. Well, we're friends then. I know you didn't look like a vulgar thief. These fiends, I just can't stand them. But may I ask you something? You said we, meaning that you have friends of your own. Tell me they are not hiding nearby to ambush me, right? Why is everyone winking at me? Are you coming on to me? We made a camp not far from here. We're a handful of good, willing people. Marvelous, my friend. This extraordinary news. You see, this lonely situation I am in is starting to get on my nerves. You'd enjoy my company very much, my friend. You'll see, I am full of resources. I still think he's coming on to me. I should really tell him at this point that one of the people I'm traveling with is my wife. He even got the smile while winking at me. Take me with you, pretty please. I mean, he has a very elegant way of talking, but you probably want to sleep with your back to the wall from now on. Why not? He doesn't seem reliable. Requirements, you need at least 1 empty slot. Sure. Why not? We'll have to do your share of work though. Yeah, we need more people that aren't close to suicide. So, please come with me and help me keep my wife from hanging herself. I'm moved to tears by your kindness, my friend. I'm Eustache, by the way. I'm a monk, Christian monk. You know, the one true God, churches, etc., etc. Lead the way. You won't regret having me on board, I promise. Well, if he's a monk, he's got to be good at making beer, right? So I'm sure he's going to be useful. Eustache follows you back to camp. With a smile, he's now part of your community, for better and worse. Ah, he looks like a good guy. He looks like a good guy, and I like his way of talking. I hope he speaks much more. Let's go back to camp. New people joined your camp. Your community is growing. I just got the achievement. We are not alone. Let's have a quick look at him. Oh, he's also level 2. Hunger resistance sounds good. Sickness resistance is very good for me because my people always get sick. Charisma, bravery would be nice. Concentration, XP. Let's look at what he's good at actually. A seductive Frenchman. His fancy clothes are covered in mud and blood, and he wears a big golden cross-shaped pennant. Adventurer? Alright. I like this. Stubborn as a mule. Minus 50% to XP gain. Minus 50% to gardening XP gain. Hates gardening. And blood phobia. I thought even his blood is full. How can his clothes be full of blood if he's got a real phobia against it? Even level 2. But he's good, he must do. See, if I would know that the developers are French themselves, I would have said the French seductive, stubborn as a mule, like the Frenchman who's stubborn as a mule and super seductive. That sounds like such a stereotype. But since the developers French themselves, I think they get away with it. I think I'm... Wait, what way are you good at? He is extremely brave already. Getting him even braver might be good for the checks. Yeah, sure. I mean, also charisma minus 5. I think he can handle it. I think he got it. So the question is, how do we keep our people from ending their lives now? Do I have anything I can give you people? Courage, mining, injury, sickness, hunger. Chance of generic minus fatigue, minus hunger, plus charisma. Oh! These things are usable. I'm gonna get a charisma even higher. That's actually awesome. This heals injury. Who's the most injured? Yeah. Fatigue and depression. Right, the cola potion helps with depression. You get one. Who's in the worst state right now? And you get one. It's actually bad because I'm wasting it with the fatigue, but I need to get the depression down because I know tonight, because of the thunderstorm, the depression's gonna get worse. So I need to do this. Mining plus 5. Who's my best miner? Kari is by far. I guess she's getting it then. She's also the best hunter, so she's getting that. This gives additional courage. I'm gonna give it to him. I think it's best to have people max out on stuff, so I'm gonna give him that. He still has vomiting, and she still has vomiting, but I think vomiting doesn't turn into the worst thing. 6 to be healed. Okay, it turns into starving, so I'm gonna lose some food on that, but I think that's okay. I think that's gonna be okay. Do I have someone who's super injured? No, right? She's a little bit injured, but it's not too bad. And do I have someone who's extremely sick? Yes. That's okay. Oh man, this is not an easy game. It is not an easy game. Look at him. Look at him looking around. You look paler than you did before. Are you okay, Mora? Yes, we're not left alone on this damned island with only a crazy tyrant as a neighbor. Sweet! Sweet! Yes! Yes! We needed this so much! I must confess that I thought we were doomed for a moment. Now there's hope, even if just a spark. Let's still be cautious. Don't give our trust too easy. We should try to talk a bit with people we recruit in our camp, knowing that true motives could be a matter of life and death. As long as they help on the camp, I don't care to chit-chat with them. You'll help too, Curry. I don't want you to stay silent all day long. Frick gave you a lovely voice. Use it. Pfft. And with a smile, child. Even you dead. God damn it. Depression is really hard to control here. Let's keep in mind this is our camp. If we don't trust someone anymore, we can always kick them out. Yes. More people also means more problems. and less food. So let's choose our strategy with culture. I don't think food is our main concern right now, so I'm absolutely down for having Ustash around. My friends, I wanted to say my most sincere merci for taking me with you. You saved my butt out there. I am nothing else but your humble servant for the rest of this poor man's life. Alright. Everyone's digging it. Let's be cautious. Be nice to him. I still feel like he's probably hiding something, and that is one creepy ass grin. Like, come on, there is no way I'm not getting touched tonight. But, yeah, we're gonna be nice to him. Yeah, we gotta be nice. We're on the brink of suicide here. We're glad to have found a friendly face. Until now, our days on this island haven't brought us much joy. Our asses have been kicked by this ugly man Bjorn and his men real hard. Oh, I know them very well, my friends. I had some trouble with good old Bjorn too. You see, I've got very, very limited patience with any form of authority. So I fear Bjorn and I can't share a bear without it ending in extreme violence. And as a man of God, I don't support violence. Not often, at least. That's good to hear, I think. Enough for tonight. Let's share our food and our water with our guest. There's plenty of work waiting for us tomorrow. Yeah, everyone's getting super depressed by the weather. Oh. Everyone's getting even more depressed now. Okay, let's dehydrate them. Rehydrate them. Why do I always say dehydrate? Water is not our main concern right now. Water is not a problem. And we got plenty of food to go around. She's quite hungry. She's gonna get this. Okay, the berries are very healthy. They also don't have the highest chance of rotting. The crab meal kind of does. But it also gives the most sickness. So the non-sick people among us, like him, can eat it. It gives depression. My vegetables give fucking depression. Come on. Give me a chance here. I'm gonna give them because they also tend to spoil easy. He can actually take the hit on depression, so he's gonna eat these. Ah, you can have one more. Yeah, it works. And I guess you're just gonna have to deal with the diarrhea. She's actually pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I think that's all I can do for now. Let's give her a crab meal. What the hell? Oh, frick, she's still... No, she's not poisoned anymore. We cured her. Okay, it's good. We're gonna have it like this. And let's hope that everyone makes it through the night without committing suicide. Hey, she's no longer stinky. But she's now coughing. She's no longer vomiting. He's no longer got the sprained foot. He's no longer drunk. He still has his nausea. And she's vomiting. Oh, god damn it. Why can't ever good things happen to us? Alright, we've made it to the next day. It's still raining, meaning people are still getting more depressed. All this rain is completely killing us. I have no idea how to deal with this. Okay, first of all, before I forget, we absolutely need to rekindle the fires. I'm gonna even throw in one more. Perfect. I think it hit exactly at the 100% mark. He's gonna have to build this. We need that. We don't need this right now. You can relax. At least the depression shouldn't rise by that. Unfortunately, it doesn't take the depression down. I don't know how to decrease depression. Can I build anything for this? Garden, pens, hunting camp, fishing camp, forge, herbalist, cooking pot, tavern. Yeah, the tavern enables beer brewing. We could make beer. Could make beer and make it into two. I really want the dryer though. If I change it now, let's find actually out. If I change it, if the rest is destroyed, I hope this works. We do have everything we need, and we're gonna have to make beer. We have to make beer. We need to get our people drunk so they don't commit suicide. You're still gonna be exploring? Are you still gonna be exploring? We need to explore, but we also have Eustache. Can you explore? How good are you at exploring? Exploration 27. She's at 60. That is so much more than everyone else. I mean, she's at least at 40. He's really garbage. He's good at scavenging though, and he's good at fishing. And forestry, so he can get us more wood, but wood's not our problem right now. What is Moira doing right now? You did. You're slightly less likely to commit suicide, Moira. And where are you? Rest, and you're in the shelter. Okay, I guess. Let's keep going. I mean, at this point, I'm honestly just biding for time. I don't know how to solve the issues we're having. We found 4 beers! Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big, 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 big. Yeah, I don't care about you getting depressed, Eustache. Eustache is not a good builder, right? Oh, he didn't get more depressed by building? Building doesn't get your depression up. That's actually awesome. I didn't know that. She's slightly less fatigued, but apparently you can't really sleep in the shelter. Okay, at least you found the lake. She's not as good as the little girl. Actually, she's still very good at exploring. Damn it, she's in an encounter. Oh, he's also a warrior. He's the same as him. Then I want to actually take you instead of him. And she's the least hurt of them, so I'm gonna take you. I had to take our healer. It's 2 knives, guys, okay? You will... I think you're just out of reach him. You can actually do it twice. Or you can do... this. We've debuffed him. Now you can do this. Now I can end the turn with 1 extra, which gives me 1 extra move next turn. And she's in the back, which I like, because she can take the least amount of damage. Maim. That doesn't sound too good. Oh. He's debuffed. I love the character style. It's... I know I've said it before, but I love the artist. Okay, he's in the wrong road to do the war cry, effectively. Oh, I love it that his melee strike, like he's the same character as, yeah, Berserk Attack and Wild Swing. Yeah, he's exactly the same as our main character, Eric. But they still redrew this to be a mace, because he's holding a mace, so they still made their own picture for all 5 of them, actually. It's another guy crying, it's another guy charging. You gotta love the love that went into this. That's still Warcry. I mean, it gives me a little bit extra damage. And now I can bludgeon him on his temple. Take this, mad sir. Ooh, we've done a lot of damage. I don't want you to hit him. Damn it, he made it through. I think I want you to hit him again. I can't do this because I'm in the wrong row. I should move up. Oh, I can move up actually after this. Awesome. We've killed him and now we can make one move to walk to the front row. That works for me. Moira's back. This basically just means he does one less damage. But he moves after all of us. No, we're just gonna bludgeon him on his temple. We're just gonna carve his brain in at this point. God damn it, mister. Okay, Ustash, this is your moment of glory. Show us what you're made of. God damn it. We still have an 80% hit chance with this, so let's do it. Nice. Everyone is unscathed. We got quite a bit of injury healing powder. We got a rope, we got a milk, we got a minus sickness powder. That's actually pretty sweet. A depression powder and a material. The depression powder might save us. I mean, it's just -5, but every little bit helps, right? Every tiny little bit helps if you're as scared as we are right now. A floating chest. Let's inspect it. An old chest floating on the surface. It's locked, but I think you can easily smash it open. Let's examine it closely. You pull the coffer ashore to examine it. Small runes are carved on the bottom of the chest. It says, "Bury me." Bring it back to camp, open it, or bury it somewhere. Hidden condition met. Should we bury it? It said it on it, but do I take orders from a chest? That is the big question here. Do I take orders from a chest? I kind of want to find out what's inside, but sure, let's bury it. Hey, Ustash, you're good at burying things. He buried a bone in his time. You feel that you should bury it somewhere near, and you know exactly the spot, as if the chest was guiding your hand. You dig the dirt with your bare hands for hours and finally hide the chest. If you haven't gone completely crazy, you know that you will be rewarded someday, you hope. Okay, he's a bit fatigued. But if we live to someday, I feel like it's gonna be good. With that being said, I just realized she is cursed, and I never looked at what cursed actually does. Okay, the coughing isn't too bad. It cannot go into, like, I don't know, full-on tuberculosis or something. So that's okay. It's just a bit more sickness every night, and it's gonna be gone in 2 days. Oh, cursed is XP gain minus 10% for the rest of her life. Forever. God damn it. God damn it, that's terrible. I still don't want to get there. But we do have a little bit of beer. Let's actually have a quick look at the character sheet. Not character sheet, what am I doing? The beer, it's the same as meat, except everything is halved. Everything is halved. It's basically shitty meat. Alright, and of course she's vomiting. Because I can never be lucky. I can never be lucky. Sweet. It worked on Curry. And she's excited now. I don't know what excited does, but she's excited now. I'm actually very happy about that. You know what? You get another one. You also get one. We have a little bit of beer and everyone is in such a rotten mood. I feel like I need to try it. I want to try it on her again, actually. Let's try it again. Oh, thank God. I mean, yeah, she's drunk now, but eh. I've been drunk before, and I survived it. So we're in a slightly stronger position, I feel now. I actually feel comfortable doing something. He can still work. He's in a good place to work. She doesn't have any fatigue, does she now? No, not really. We could get... Oh, we do need to harvest. We do need to harvest. Who's good at it? Wait. That's not what I meant. Who's the best? I'm assuming that harvesting is the skill needed. Okay, so Mora's gonna do it. And Mora doesn't do anything anyway. Well, she does, but we can have Curry do it again. I think she'll make it through the night without cutting her wrist open. Actually, yeah. You do this, and because you are in a way better place right now than you used to be, you can go... but we have him doing that. You're actually a decent builder, aren't you? So... No, that's not what I meant. We can let you craft... Why didn't that work? We can let you craft... And he can chop some wood for us. She should actually rest another one. You're also terrible at exploration, right? You're not too bad. I mean, nothing compared to her, but you're not too bad. Then we actually have wood right now, so instead we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna let her rest. She is very fatigued and she's very depressed, so I think this is probably gonna be the best call here. We got a lot of rotten food. But what do we do with rotten food? Why would I want that? You have recovered everything that you could be usable from your old ship. The last piece of memory that tied you to your past life has now turned into a poor, rotten wooden board drifting in the unknown sea. The activity search is no longer available. That's okay, we got a lot of good stuff from it. Yeah, we need the tavern. We need to be able to make beer. This life is... It cannot be taken while sober. Yeah, she found 7 fresh fruit. This is extremely useful, actually. If you always find something like that. Like 7 fresh fruit, that probably gets us all halfway fed, at least. Oh yeah, damn it, only 3. And an encounter. Actually, an encounter isn't too bad. We can get stuff from the encounter. Those 2 are the least hurt, so I'm gonna take them. Makes sense in my head. Just because they're less hurt than everyone else. I mean, at least they're gonna have trouble getting through our damage. You can war cry. And then you can charge. Shouldn't you be in the front line now? Yes. And then you can end your turn, which gives me 6 points next turn, which is awesome. You can... This doesn't move me, this doesn't move me. Okay, so if I want her also to be in the front line, which I kind of do, I have to actually move her. I want you to shield Eirik, because he's already wounded in real life. So if he takes red damage, it's worse for me than if he takes red damage. And then I want you to hit him and cover yourself while doing so. And then do I want her to move up? Yes, I do. Because when he moves, he can do the war cry and everyone gets more damage and more critical chance for 1 turn. Oh, but I don't know if they still have it. I'm actually gonna have to look at that if they still have it once it's turned around, because for 1 turn could mean only this turn, not until he moves the next time, if you know what I mean. I say we go berserk on him. We are Vikings. We need to go berserk. Like that, it's in our blood. It's chopping. Oh. We are definitely... Damn it, I didn't look. Oh, actually, I think I did see it. But I don't know if my war cry and his war cry actually stack. I don't think it actually does. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's hit both of them. Sweet. Let's try it again. Right now, I don't have the buff. Let's try it. If I yell again. No, I have it as well, but she still only has one, so they don't add. That's actually bad. So you don't want to take both of them in the same battle. They can't war cry each other. And now I can't do this, so we don't even need to go berserk on his house. We can take this. We have a 100% accuracy and a 17% crit chance. That's actually not too bad. 85 with this. No, we'll take him out. Alright, we are definitely going to hit him in the face. Does the debuff still count? Yes, it works. And then we're gonna shield bash him. Not shield bash, turtle strike him. And that leaves him pretty weak. Pretty weak. He shouldn't be able to do too much. He's just doing the job, but he's not hitting too much. And now we can basically execute him. Like, this is gonna be a massacre. I'm not even gonna buff us. I'm just gonna slice his head off. And there's our victory. Guys, I think we've made it through yet another day. We're already again over 30 minutes. I think this series is basically just a 40-minute series. Like every episode so far has just been 40 minutes. That's it, the last piece of equipment I could bring back from our old ship. Now we'll have to fend for ourselves. Hope we made good use of the resources we had. What if we waste some of you on useless things? I don't think anything we build will be super close. Let's review our needs. Our one need right now is depression. We need a steady supply of wood to continue building things. And for our fire. We did that. Yes, don't forget that our fire is vital, not only to warm ourselves, but also to cook, boil water, etc. By the way, I didn't check if I lit the fire. Damn it. And if we lose it, making a new one will be hard. We need to find this wood mushroom that grows on trees. We actually have a few tinders. I think we have at least 2 tinders. Without it, no fire. What else do we need? Ropes to tie things up. We have a lot of ropes, but we cannot make more. And so far, the only way we got ropes was from the ship. So I don't know where we'll get additional ropes from. Yes, and a lot. That's a good start to build things. We need a supply of food now that our resources from our old home are exhausted. They've been garbage from the beginning. She's hunting quite well, and we do have the vegetable garden now. Yes, and fish, and we can gather fruit if we know which ones are edible. I can help with that. Of course, we need water too. It hasn't stopped raining since we arrived here. This is why you're all... Basically, the fact that it's been raining for 3 days is the reason everyone here started cutting themselves a while ago. So, I think water isn't really our problem. And some healing plants. Diseases are brought on us by the gods, but we can fight back a little. If we keep on exploring, I'm sure we'll find more resources too. If we can provide all the basics, we'll have a chance to survive. And think about settling here for good. Don't forget the tributes to Bjorn too. We must work twice as hard to feed this pig until we take care of him. I can see that happening before a long, long time. Let's just focus on work for now. Colonized island. Eric, I know it's kind of late now, but I wanted to talk to you. For what? For letting me stay with you and the family at your house back home. I know that it can be a burden, and I never thanked you for that. Aw, frick. She's grown more depressed from that. In real life, I would totally joke about this, but I know that, like, she wants to have a serious conversation right now. So I'm gonna be serious. She wants a serious conversation. It was your sister's choice, but I respected it. I know that your bond is very strong since what happened in your childhood. Arik, the sage, as they call him. Yeah, it was not nice. Damn it, I should have joked. But that's another story. Let's focus on the one where we starve on a strange, godforsaken island. Everyone's just so freaking depressed. We really need our boozery go up. At least I remember to put wood in the fire. Okay, water isn't the problem. He's still dehydrated. Can I give him one more? Nope, I can't. Damn it, it didn't work. I didn't make a 90% check on him. God damn it. And we don't have as much food as I thought. But even if we didn't have any right now, food is our smallest concern if you look at the characters. It's not our smallest concern because we are running out. That's out of the question. He's not sick, so I'm feeding him this garbage. Now he's as sick as the rest. Her sickness is also okay, so she's also getting some of that. Her sickness is pretty high. Hers is lower, so she gets this. You know what? You can have the other one too. And he can have that one before it spoils. She can have that one. Let's give her some milk. Let's hope she doesn't get diarrhea from it. And I think that's all. Okay, we're basically out of food at this point as well. Awesome! Isn't it going amazingly for us? Depression is just reaching the highest. At least he's not nauseous anymore, she's not drunk anymore, she's not vomiting anymore. She's now nauseous for 3 days. She's not excited anymore. That's going down, but that's okay. And so begins the 6th day, and I'm gonna cut the episode here approximately twice as long as I wanted the episode to originally be, but that's my own incompetence. So I'm gonna cut the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye bye.